WPSU is your source for Penn State sports, Penn State research, Penn State community. But we can't do it without your support. Make a contribution today and get a DVD of your favorite Penn State show.
Hello, I'm Penn State President Graham Spanier, and it's my distinct pleasure to introduce you to one of Penn State's great achievements, the annual undertaking to conquer pediatric cancer known as THON.
THON, short for marathon. And at Penn State, marathon is short for dance marathon. And dance marathon is short for a long 46-hour dance held annually over a weekend in February. That weekend is short for a year-round fundraising effort involving thousands of students and culminating in this challenging, 2-day, no sitting, no sleeping event. The entire effort results in millions of dollars raised to support the 4 Diamonds Fund at Hershey Medical Center. Over the past 35 years, the students of THON have raised more than $46 million and have helped thousands of children and families fight pediatric cancer. And some of those kids become part of the dance every year to help inspire the dancers to reach their tiring goal. Since 1972, the 4 Diamonds Fund has helped more than 2,000 families. About 90 new families receive support every year. THON has also changed the lives of the students and children involved. It reinforces the importance of caring for one another and inspires the determination needed to beat cancer. Dance Marathon has grown over the years. It started with a small group that danced at Penn State's Hetzel Union Building. It expanded to one of the gyms in White Building. Then on to the basketball court at Rec Hall. Now it lives in the 15,000-seat Bryce Jordan Center. During THON weekend, 700 dancers and thousands of supporters come together in the hopes that their support will lead to finding a cure for pediatric cancer. Whether standing for 2 days as a dancer, entertaining the crowd, taking care of the facility, or even standing in the bleachers, every person at THON plays a small part in creating the amazing atmosphere of love, compassion, and understanding. This atmosphere inspires the students to fundraise throughout the year and tells the families of the 4 Diamonds Fund that they have the care and support they need. This collective effort involves more than 15,000 students and has become one of Penn State's greatest and most unifying traditions.
35 years, $46 million, and the beat goes on here at Penn State. Joining us now to give us some insight into the world of THON and the families it touches are Dr. Barbara Miller, the Chair of Pediatric Oncology, Hematology at Penn State's Children's Hospital, and the overall Chair of THON, Dan Coco. Dr. Miller, since 1972, THON has helped over 2,000 families. How critical is THON to the success of what you do at Penn State Children's Hospital?
THON is absolutely critical to the success of what we do. Not only does it support families, it supports our staff so we can give state-of-the-art care with nurses, psychologists, dietitians. It supports a research program to better understand cancers and improve cures. And it's funding improvement of our physical facilities with a pediatric oncology pavilion in the new children's hospital that's to be built.
Where are we in the fight today against children's cancer?
Well, the cure rates have improved dramatically. In 1960, it was 20%. Now, the cure rates are around 75% overall. There are about 13,000 children each year that have cancer in the country. The problems are, however, there are certain subgroups who still do very badly, where our cure rates are not very good, and a lot of children suffer serious side effects from the therapies. Both of these issues, the low cure rates for certain groups and the side effects, serious side effects for other groups, have to be addressed with future research.
Dan, describe your role as the overall chair of THON.
My job is to support the 3,000 volunteers, the overalls, the captains, the dancers, the THON chairs. I'm there for them. They're picked to do a very, very tough job. And it's to put on this event, it's to raise lots of money and lots of awareness, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure that they have the right resources to get it done.
Now, I know you don't set monetary goals, but what are some of the goals that you set each year, and how did we do last year?
Yes. Well, our goal last year was make THON happen in the Bryce Jordan Center, and not only happen, it was amazing, as it is this year as well. One goal is, of course, financial support, which we raise more and more money every year, hopefully, but also the awareness of childhood cancer, and that it is something, a battle that is fought every day by families, and there's something people can do about it, and it's to support THON and the Four Diamonds Fund.
Dr. Miller, what are the most common types of childhood cancer?
The most common type of childhood cancer is leukemia, followed by brain tumors, followed by lymphomas, which are tumors of the lymph nodes, then neuroblastoma, which is a cancer of the adrenal, and then after that, a whole variety of solid tumors.
What are some of the highlights, Dan, of this year's THON, things you're doing differently or that we should pay special attention to?
Well, one thing first off is the stage. The stage, very appropriately, is in the shape of 4 diamonds. We're dancing on diamonds, we're dancing with diamonds. Also, our events this year are going to be bigger, better. The pep rally with the athletes, and of course, Sunday afternoon, when the families speak, is a very, very special time.
THON has pledged already $10 million just to the new pediatric cancer pavilion. How important is that to what's going on in Hershey?
I think it will allow us to give us even more advanced and world-class care than we're already doing. The outpatient facility will have additional infusion spaces, up to 12, more patients, more areas to see patients, better family meeting rooms, and the inpatient facilities will be state-of-the-art. It's going to be fabulous.
Are you up for the whole 48 hours yourself? What are the rules for these thousands of people who volunteer and put an effort into this?
Some people ask me that, and my answer to them is, there are sometimes I get to rest, but I never really do get to sleep. I always want to be up with the dancers, with the kids, with the spectators. You know, I'm told I should rest, but I just can't do it. I want to be up all night.
Thank you both so much for being a part of this interview today. This is incredibly exciting. Coming up on this edition of Penn State Universe, THON is for the kids, so we'll meet some of the kids and families who inspire thousands of Penn State students to fight the battle against pediatric cancer. Welcome back to Penn State Universe. I'm Penn State President Graham Spanier, and we're at THON at the Bryce Jordan Center on Penn State's University Park campus. Every year at THON, hundreds of students find the inspiration to stand and stay awake for 2 days to raise money for the fight against pediatric cancer. Their inspiration comes from the kids like 7-year-old Kaylee Brandt.
My name is Amy Brandt. This is my daughter Kaylee.
Yes.
She had a brain tumor, a very, very rare tumor, very aggressive. That started our adventure, I guess you could say. It's been a long one, but she's been very tough, extremely. She's been a patient for basically the last 2.5 years. Been home for about 3 months total for the last 2.5 years. She had gotten the radiation and chemo at the same time, but it was also a very aggressive treatment. Therefore, it led to a lot of side effects. When you, as a parent, aren't sure how you're going to get through, you can always turn to Four Diamonds. The organization is just, it's an incredible thing. At the very beginning, we went to the first family picnic, and Kaylee got to see, kids her age having the same issues and things like that, so she didn't feel so alone. They also provide a lot of resources financially also.
A lot of the families are nervous that they might not be able to pay for a certain medicine because the insurance only covers part of it. Well, there comes Four Diamonds to the rescue. It's just one less thing that they have to stress over or worry about. so then they could focus all of their energy and time on the child.
In what I do with brain tumors, the Four Diamonds Funds makes a huge difference because it helps us to get all the things done to help our patients not only get through therapy and do the things needed, but to help them be able to be the best person possible. I've never worked at a place that had anything quite like this, and seeing what these students do for these kids, they don't just dance to raise the money, they're there for these kids.
When Kaylee, the first year, could not attend THON, they actually brought THON to her. Some of the kids came back during that weekend and they did the line dance. They really try to get to know about who their adopted child is. What did you just get from Jacob and the kids?
A toy.
Yeah, what was it? What kind?
Tinkerbell.
They brighten up Kaylee's day. I mean, when one of them walk in the door, you should, hi! She gets all, yeah, and all excited. It's amazing that these kids dance the whole time. But I can see, I mean, they're out there dancing. But it's more than that weekend. They're there to beat this thing. Look at them and say, I love you.
I love you.
Over the years, the $46 million raised at THON have benefited thousands of kids and their families. And we're pleased now to be joined by one of those families, Kathy and Stan Setlock from Landersville, Pennsylvania, and their sons, 9-year-old Joey and 7-year-old Michael. Kathy, Joey was diagnosed about 3 years ago with Burkitt lymphoma, and we're happy to say that he's now in remission. Could you tell us about his experience at the Penn State Hershey Medical Center?
Yes, Joey's diagnosis required intense chemotherapy and treatment. And as a result, in a little over 4 months, Joey spent a little over 90 days in Hershey Medical Center. With the support of the Four Diamonds Fund and THON, we were able to utilize all the services from child specialists, social workers, meal cards, and of course the financial help.
Hey Joey, I understand that you're pretty good in martial arts now and you're working on a black belt. Tell us what that's all about and how's it going?
Well, it's really cool. I like the exercise and I'll be going for black belt in March.
How much time do you have to practice each week?
Well, I take classes too, 2 hours, but I practice at home a lot too.
Can you show me a move later maybe? But don't hurt me.
Okay.
Stan, thanks so much for joining us. Joey has come a long way. Tell us a little bit what it was like for your family as he was going through all of this.
It was really stressful for our family when he was going through it. He couldn't lift a ketchup bottle. He spent most of the days in the hospital for, he was there for 90 days of one full summer. And but Four Diamonds Fund helped to make it easier by, making things more convenient. We didn't have to worry about the financial end of it. We could focus on his treatment, and everything really came together. And we're just proud that he's where he is today, and we thank the hospital.
Burkitt lymphoma is a relatively rare type of cancer.
Right.
Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, it is a blood cancer, and in Joey's situation, it attacked his whole digestive system. So he had tumors in the bone marrow, in the kidneys, and the more aggressive a cancer is, the relatively shorter time his treatment is. So he was done in about 9 months, but it was very intensive hospital-based chemo treatment.
Joey, what's it like to be here? What do you think of all of these thousands of students all around dancing and everything else that's going on?
Oh, well, it's really exciting to be here with all the college students and just be here with them. Well, yeah.
Do you have any other advice, Joey, for kids who are going through treatment for cancer and who might be at the Penn State Children's Hospital? What would you want to tell them?
Well, just don't give up and just keep on going and
And what about Joey's prognosis now? What do the doctors say about his future?
At this point, it's a wonderful outlook. He's off chemo for 2 years, and the likelihood of Burkitt's coming back is really, there's not a very high chance. So he's off and running like a normal, healthy 9-year-old.
And do you have any other advice for families that might have to go through something like this?
I think it is to reach out and accept the services from everybody. At times it's hard. but then to come to THON and be part of a very special family.
I want to thank the whole family and wish you the best.
Thank you.
Coming up on this edition of Penn State Universe, we're headed to the dance floor to talk with some of the hundreds of dancers who are working it to benefit the Four Diamonds Fund. We're here on the dance floor at THON, and we have Siobhan, one of the dancers, with us. Siobhan, tell us, why are you dancing for THON?
Well, I'm dancing for Women's Club Basketball for our team, and we're dancing for all the kids out there, and it's just such a great opportunity, so we're all really excited about it.
What's it like so far?
So far, it's really amazing. We learned the line dance already, and I think they're getting ready for dinner, so that's exciting. So it's good, it's awesome.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're here on the dance floor with Terrell. Terrell, tell us where you're from and how is it you came to dance here at THON?
I'm from Philadelphia. I'm dancing for the National Pan-Atlantic Council because I'm a member of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Have you met any of the kids yet?
I've seen the kids around. I've played around with them, but I really haven't got a chance to.
What do you think of the idea of having all these kids here with these college students?
I think it's a good thing for the kids to be here and actually get a chance to meet the people that's raising money for the cancer, to help them out with their cancer.
What's the atmosphere like in this place?
It's crazy. It's like Penn State. I just love it.
How long have you been at Penn State?
I'm a junior. This is my 3rd year.
Now, how do you get ready for these 2 days of dancing?
I try to get a lot of sleep, a lot of exercise leading up to the week. Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And what did you do to prepare for this 2-day event?
I'm dancing for Emergency Medical Services Association, and to prepare, I've been drinking lots of water, and I've been getting a lot of sleep and exercising.
How about you?
About the same. I stopped drinking caffeine, so I'm a huge soda addict, so I had to cut that off. But just sleeping a lot, drinking a lot of water.
Have you met any of the children yet?
Yeah, I've been getting to play with a bunch of them, tossing balls around. They're all so sweet and so cute, and they're having lots of fun with water guns too.
How do you describe the energy in this room?
Well, you can't really explain it. All the crowd, all the different colors, bright colors. It's really awesome to see, and it's just really exciting. I can't wait. So.
Well, good luck to all of you. I hope you have a great time. Coming up, the year-long sacrifices that make THON happen. Welcome back to Penn State Universe. I'm Penn State President Graham Spanier, and we're at THON. Every year I've been at Penn State, I've watched with pride as thousands of Penn State students reach this dancing crescendo. Sitting here in the Bryce Jordan Center watching the dancers and families, this event is a remarkable sight to behold. But before the music and before the line dance and before this frenzied weekend comes a year of dedication, a year in which every detail must be addressed to ensure that THON will be there for the kids.
My first THON was in 2000 as a Four Diamonds patient. And the first time I walked into THON, I was awestruck.
My first THON was my freshman year, and I was actually a Four Diamonds patient that year, and I came to THON, and I was just blown away, like beyond belief. I just knew that everything was gonna be okay, everything could always be worse, and I just knew that I had to give back somehow.
Ask you your finance form and your money.
We put so much time and effort into it, and it wouldn't be here, it wouldn't be the extent it is without the massive amount of people here at Penn State that want to be involved. It's just one of the best things you can do at Penn State.
You can head on in. The main reason that I wanted to do THON was the kids. I have a very soft spot for children. I have a lot of younger siblings, and just like the idea of kids going through that is like heartbreaking. And you're like this pillar of positive and happy energy for like these families to hold on to.
Help kids fight cancer!
When you're out there canning in the cold and your legs are starting to hurt and the money's not coming in as fast, but you know that if you stayed there for another hour or two, you'd still make a couple $100. Like you just have to think about like why you're doing this. Like this is all for the kids. Like every dollar helps. Like a couple $100 is like one treatment. Like it's just what drives us, you know what I mean?
THON sums up a lot of the generosity and kindness that students at this university have. And for me, it is a constant reminder of how you should live your life every day.
When it's over, it's like you don't want to go to sleep either. You just want to like maintain that feeling. Like you just saw the total, you just saw like the most awesome thing you've ever seen in your life. You just want to like stay up and like keep it. Because if you go to sleep, it's kind of gone again until you start all over again in the fall. But you can maintain that feeling for as long as possible.
And the next generation of Penn State students will begin working on next year's THON not long after these weary dancers reach their goal and settle in for some well-deserved rest. A rest that no doubt will be filled with a lifetime of memories and the knowledge that because of their efforts, extraordinary progress is being made in the fight against pediatric cancer at Penn State's THON.
2008, Hope finds a way, raising $6,650,000. We did it! We did it!
A copy of the program you've just seen can be purchased through Penn State Media Sales at mediasales.psu.edu or by calling 800-770-2111.